April 15, 1912, a night to remember, a night when the unthinkable happened. The year was 1912. The RMS Titanic, a grand spectacle of human ingenuity, a symbol of luxury and size, embarked on its maiden voyage. Little did the world know, this voyage would mark a tragic spot in maritime history. The Titanic, a ship thought to be the embodiment of safety, would soon become a chilling lesson in hubris. The unsinkable ship, they said, yet it sank on its maiden voyage. The Titanic, a marvel of the 20th century, was launched on May 31, 1911. This colossal passenger ship was a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. With the finest minds and hands at work, the Titanic took shape. Its size alone was enough to command respect, but it was the luxury and the touted safety features that truly set it apart. The Titanic was a floating palace replete with grand staircases, opulent staterooms, and the finest dining halls. Every detail was meticulously planned and executed to ensure the maximum comfort and luxury for its passengers. Yet, it was not just the luxury that was impressive. The Titanic was heralded as the safest ship ever built, equipped with state-of-the-art technology and safety measures of its time. The anticipation and excitement surrounding its maiden voyage were palpable. Everyone wanted a glimpse of this marvel, a symbol of mankind's progress. And so, with the rivets tightened and the champagne bottle shattered against her hull, the Titanic was ready to set sail, holding the dreams and aspirations of its passengers. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic began its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. A journey that would etch itself into the annals of history, but not for the reasons its creators intended. The Titanic, a marvel of the age, set sail with over 2,200 souls on board. She was a floating city, teeming with life and brimming with hopes and dreams. From the wealthy elite in their opulent first-class cabins to the humble immigrants in steerage, each had a story, each was on a journey. The initial stage of the voyage was nothing short of idyllic. The ship charted a course across the North Atlantic, heading west towards the land of opportunity. The weather was fair, the sea was calm, and the Titanic, the epitome of human ingenuity, glided effortlessly through the water. The passengers reveled in the ship's grandeur, the luxury, and the promise of a safe passage to their destination. The days were filled with laughter, music, and the hum of animated conversation. Evenings were a spectacle of elegant dining and lively entertainment. It was a vision of tranquility and opulence, a testament to mankind's triumph over nature. Yet, beneath the surface of this tranquil tableau, a darker narrative was unfolding. The ship was steaming towards an iceberg field, a danger that its advanced technology could not foresee. But the calm seas and clear skies were deceptive, hiding the impending disaster. At 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, the Titanic's fate was sealed. As the grand vessel cut through the icy North Atlantic waters, an unforeseen assailant loomed in the darkness. A towering iceberg, invisible against the black night, was directly in the Titanic's path. Despite the frantic efforts of the crew to veer away, the ship's colossal size and speed made it impossible to avert the collision. With a bone-chilling crunch of metal against ice, the Titanic made contact with the iceberg. The impact was far from catastrophic, or so it seemed. Passengers were barely jostled from their evening diversions. Some even made light of the situation, kicking around chunks of ice that had landed on the deck. But beneath the surface, the iceberg had dealt a fatal blow. The ship's hull, touted as invincible, was compromised. The iceberg had punctured a series of holes along the starboard side, flooding 5 of the ship's 16 compartments. Initially, the damage was grossly underestimated. The Titanic, after all, was deemed unsinkable. Yet, as water steadily filled the lower levels, the grim reality began to dawn. The ship was sinking, and fast. Panic set in. The Titanic, for all its grandeur and sophistication, was ill-equipped for such a disaster. The ship, designed to carry over 2,000 people, had lifeboats for barely half that number. The scramble for survival was marked by chaos and confusion. Women and children were prioritized, leaving many men behind. Lifeboats were launched half-empty, a tragic misstep that would cost hundreds of lives. As the reality of the situation sunk in, so too did the Titanic. The once majestic ship, a beacon of human achievement, was reduced to a sinking wreck. Desperate cries echoed through the icy night as the final lifeboats rowed away. In the early hours of April 15, 1912, the Titanic disappeared beneath the icy waves. An epitaph to the hubris of mankind, the Titanic's legacy is a chilling reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of life. The world woke up to the shocking news of the Titanic disaster. The unthinkable had happened. The Titanic, a ship deemed unsinkable, had been claimed by the icy depths of the North Atlantic Ocean. The morning papers were filled with the grim headlines of the disaster, sending shockwaves across the globe. In the aftermath of this tragedy, the harsh reality became clear. Over 1,500 lives were lost in the cold, unforgiving sea. Among them were some of the world's wealthiest individuals, alongside emigrants seeking new lives in North America. The world mourned the loss, and the Titanic disaster became a symbol of human tragedy on an unprecedented scale. The disaster prompted swift action. 2 inquiries were launched, one in the United States and one in the United Kingdom, to investigate the circumstances leading to the catastrophic loss. The findings were alarming. They revealed a series of failures, from inadequate lifeboat provisions to flaws in maritime safety regulations. The ship, despite its size and grandeur, was ill-prepared for such a disaster. In response to these revelations, significant changes were implemented in maritime safety. The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea was established in 1919, setting comprehensive safety standards for passenger ships. The Titanic disaster served as a stark wake-up call, prompting a global effort to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. Yet, the Titanic disaster is more than just a catalyst for change in maritime safety. It stands as a haunting tale of human ambition and the harsh realities of nature. It reminds us of the limits of human ingenuity and the devastating consequences when we underestimate the power of nature. The Titanic, once a symbol of human achievement, now serves as a ghostly reminder of human hubris and the unpredictable power of nature. As we delve into the depths of this tragic tale, we're reminded of the delicate balance between ambition and humility, the fragility of life, and the indomitable power of nature.